Well, as an NGO participating in COP11, we've been very involved in side events and getting to network at very high levels here. We were able to participate in several high level events and getting to participate in those and establish collaborations and networking with international partners is critical to our success in conserving biodiversity.
Um, tell us about your NGO. What is the mission of the NGO?
The mission of our organization is really to conserve biodiversity and conduct scientific research and education programs. We're based in Hawaii, which is a global example of evolution. We have 90% of our 28,000 species there are endemic to Hawaii, found nowhere else on Earth. But we also work throughout the Pacific, and so we work with indigenous people, recording indigenous knowledge and preventing extinction of culturally important plants, as well as native species throughout the Pacific. So it's based in Hawaii, but we do work internationally throughout the Pacific.
Fabulous. So what are the activities that your organization takes up? What are the programs that are being run? Tell us more about the work.
Um, we do a lot of biodiversity assessment. So in terms of going to remote islands in Oceania and conducting surveys, documenting, identifying new species, publishing them, making them known to science. We also work in terms of online publications, and recently we've started a global hunger initiative based on a conservation project of a culturally important plant called breadfruit that we've developed the ability to replicate it, propagate it at large scales, and share it with countries around the world, including the Caribbean and Africa. So it's very exciting work.
Um, we're always interested in knowing the kind of positive impacts a given particular effort has brought about, so that we can look the impacts vis-a-vis the efforts. So tell us about some examples of the success. Sorry, is it?
Well, let me continue with the example we were just talking about with the breadfruit. So we started that project actually to make sure that this culturally important plant did not go extinct, and we collected the world's largest collection, over 120 different cultivars from throughout the Pacific and in Indian Oceans. So even from the Seychelles Islands, and those cultivars have been conserved. We've done scientific research on them, and their nutritional value is incredible, and their ability to feed communities is substantial. Unlike root and tuber crops that need to be harvested and replanted, require a lot of labor. A single tree, a breadfruit tree, can feed a family for up to 30 years without ever having to be replanted. The problem is it's been very difficult to propagate and share. So we developed through our research the ability to grow it under micropropagation conditions. And now last year we had 5,000 trees that were shared with Ghana in Africa we're partnering with the Ghana Hunger Alliance. And in Haiti, we're working with orphanages and NGOs in Haiti to help create food security there, as well as Jamaica. And we actually have 15 countries around the world where we're using breadfruit now to help develop food security for them. And of course, this is also increasing the diversity of food crops that are currently available in those countries.
Finally, tell us what's next. What is the next program, next initiative that you're looking at?
One of the next programs and initiatives that we're very excited about is in Hawaii, and it's called the Green Growth Initiative. And Hawaii is very susceptible to many things. Currently, 90% of our energy is imported to the Hawaiian Islands. We spend about $8 billion a year importing fossil fuels to Hawaii. 80% of our food is imported to Hawaii. So on any given day, we have less than 3 to 5 days supply of fresh food in the Hawaiian Islands. We are currently in one of the extinction capitals of the world. More than half of our flora is threatened with extinction. Our water supplies are dwindling because we have limited aquifers and the overdevelopment. And so I'm very excited to be part of a group that the Global Island Partnership has convened, the different sectors that are working to create a green economy that will be based on clean energy. So we now have political leadership, political alignment, and a governor who was elected to make this his mandate. So our goal is by 2030 to have 70% of our energy from clean sources. to double our local food production and to stop extinction and heal our environment. So really it's about food security, energy security, biosecurity, and the creation of green jobs. And it's very, very exciting. One reason we came to COP11 was to share our success in creating a green economy with other islands around the world, thanks to the Global Island Partnership Network, and hopefully be able to spread that so that others can create similar green economies, which is essential, of course, to conserving biodiversity and the goals of COP.